Glov Berberine is a supplement whose company makes some pretty bold claims. For example, they state that it melts body fat, stops sugar cravings, and resets your metabolism from within. Is any of that true? I've been investigating dietary supplement research for over 30 years, and this is what I discovered. The glovbeauty.com website was registered in 2023. And before we get into the research on the Glov Berberine supplements, understand this supplement comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. Also be aware that different Glov products come with different refund windows, so if you're ordering something other than Glov Berberine, the amount of time you have to get a refund may be longer or shorter than what I'm reporting here. Now let's talk about the ingredients in Glov Berberine. The company actually calls this a berberine complex, and that's because it has 7 ingredients. And keep watching, because as I investigated this supplement, I discovered something that doesn't make sense. Let's begin with berberine, which in my opinion has the strongest evidence of all the ingredients in this supplement. For example, in this study involving people with type 2 diabetes, berberine was shown to act similarly to metformin, a powerful diabetes medication, at reducing blood sugar, hemoglobin A1C, triglycerides, and even insulin resistance. And that's good. However, the dosage used was 500 milligrams taken 3 times a day for 3 months. That's 1,500 milligrams each day. Now, as for the claim of melting off body fat, the authors of this review noted, yes, a modest reduction of about 4 pounds or 2 kilograms could be achieved with berberine. However, that was based on research where they used between 1,000 and 1,500 milligrams of berberine daily. And while we're on the topic, don't use berberine if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, and that's sage advice for most supplements too. Now, as for Ceylon cinnamon, this study reported improvements in fasting blood sugar, but this was achieved with 1,000 milligrams of Ceylon cinnamon, which is more than that found in the Glov Berberine supplement. As for turmeric, from the research that I'm aware of, most of the weight loss research involves either curcumin, which is one of the curcuminoids in the spice turmeric, or a combination of turmeric and curcumin. Meta-analysis research, which is essentially a study of other studies, did report that curcumin might modestly reduce body weight, body mass index, and waist circumference in some people. And while that's nice, it doesn't necessarily prove that the 200 milligrams of turmeric root powder found in this supplement would do the same thing. Now, as for ginger, I did locate this study where 2 grams of ginger might reduce food intake and improve feelings of fullness in men, but again, 2 grams is a lot more than the 130 milligrams found in the Glov Berberine supplement. Now, the apple cider vinegar ingredient is a bit confusing, and here's why. The research that I'm aware of on apple cider vinegar promoting weight loss actually involved people drinking apple cider vinegar. For example, in this trial, they gave people drinks containing 15 milligrams or half an ounce or 30 milliliters, 1 ounce of vinegar a day for 3 months. The Glov Berberine supplement contains 65 milligrams of apple cider vinegar powder, and I noticed that the supplement facts label didn't mention how much acetic acid is in the apple cider vinegar powder. That's important because acetic acid appears to be the compound in apple cider vinegar that's responsible for its weight loss and metabolic effects. Now, as for goldenseal, well, it does contain berberine, which would make it a bit redundant since the supplement already has berberine. Honestly, I'm not sure why goldenseal is being used in this supplement. As I was investigating this supplement, I noticed a portion of the glovbeauty.com website where they listed the ingredients in the supplement. Here they are. As you can see, these ingredients appear to be somewhat different than those that are listed on the supplement facts label. Here are both lists side by side. I don't see alpha lipoic acid, chromium, or milk thistle listed on the supplement facts label, so that is confusing in my view. So berberine does have some real metabolic research on it. However, the amount of berberine in this supplement appears to be lower than that in other studies that I've seen. Based on that and other questions that came to me as I was investigating this product, I remain unconvinced, especially about the claim that it melts body fat. That said, here are the 2 questions that occurred to me as I was investigating this supplement. Number 1, is it possible that all the ingredients in the Glov Berberine supplement act together synergistically to produce a better and greater effect than any of the ingredients by themselves? And number 2, does the Glov Berberine supplement work better than berberine by itself? Now, of course, both of these are indeed possible, but the only way to know for sure is to publish studies to prove it.